Are you staying late?
Yeah, we're going to finish this.
Okay then. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Chance of rain overnight. We certainly could use that. Moving on to traffic. Rush hour is winding down, but there are still backups all around the bay. I hope you're not in a hurry to go anywhere because there are a lot of problems. Let's start with 101 in San Jose. According to the report, economic indicators showed modest growth, but unless more new jobs. Other news, Northern California Actors Theater announced that they will be closing their doors for good after almost 50 years. A spokeswoman stated that problems with debt and cash flow make it impossible to continue operations, in spite of critical success and solid ticket sales. Their award-winning productions of Shakespeare's The Tempest and Beckett's Waiting for Godot, both of which entertained everyone.
Didn't you
from
used to
longtime
work there?
subscribers to local high school audiences at free Friday morning performances.
Like most of the cultural sector, it's not getting better for us. This is our new economic reality.
We're talking with Michael Teller, managing director of the
what?
Western Opera,
The trim's
about the
bad.
recession's effects on arts. But
and
why do
culture.
companies have to shut down? Can't they make budget cuts and
No,
keep going?
there's nothing left to cut. We've been doing that for decades, and we can't do it anymore. Those temporary cuts always end up permanent. So when the next problem comes along, what can you do? How can you thrive when you're on a starvation diet? You can't live from hand to mouth and be healthy. If you want something to grow, you have to nourish.
Hard to believe that with all that talent and creativity at their disposal, they couldn't find ways to make it work.
Okay, making drama or music or dance, that's why we're here. But instead, we have to use all our energy to get through whatever crisis we have
Might
today.
have failed due to the lack of long-term planning?
Well, I'll tell you, long-term planning, it's hard to think past the end of the week sometimes. When you're walking a razor-thin line of survival, there's just no room for error. We all know it's just not sustainable. Wish I had more time to find grants and to reach out to audiences. But I have to spend too many hours working out payment plans with vendors, or wondering, do I have to buy paper for the copier now, or can it wait until next week?
That sounds like a bad situation. How do you manage it? What keeps you going to work every day?
Selfishness.
What?
I do it for myself. I can't imagine it any other way.
I don't understand.
Well, whenever I want to, I can step out of my office and across the hall and hear something divinely beautiful, or see something that makes me laugh or be moved by truth. It's a payoff of a different currency. I believe that everyone deserves that kind of experience. And you can't measure the value of art in traditional currency either.
Are you almost? I'm on the second floor.
You know, I just saw a performance of Actors Theater a couple weeks ago. I had
we had to
no
work
idea they were in trouble.
No, you wouldn't. An arts company in trouble is like the dying swan. Beautiful and courageous on the outside, but bleeding on the inside until the final curtain comes down.